Walking through the doors of Rare Earth Gallery, it's impossible not to be awestruck.
I've been coming here for the last probably 5 years. It is my favorite place. I love it. I love it. Anytime somebody comes into town, we come here. We explore. There's always something new.
The shop space has become one of Arizona's premier destinations, a place where visitors from around the world and locals alike marvel at these mesmerizing formations.
Everything in here is from the earth, the amethyst geodes, the citrines, the copper pieces, the agates. And years ago, I've been a collector all my life. And I'd get these beautiful pieces and I didn't know what to do with them. And one day I had a piece that was a beautiful amethyst bubble. And I had a friend who was a welder one time. He goes, I could make a table out of that. So we made a table and we put glass over the top of it. And all of a sudden, it was like a light bulb went off. These things can be beautiful home accessories that blend into your home environment.
Every direction you look is a gorgeous rainbow of dynamic colors and textures, like these stunning matched pieces cut from one huge amethyst geode.
It has a huge calcite crystal in the center of this one. So this actually there were 8 pieces that came off this huge boulder, and this were the 2 center pieces that were in there, and they were the best of the 8 pieces. And it's just stunning.
The Rare Earth Gallery is situated on more than 1.25 acres, which provides ample space to display exceptional outdoor landscape art.
Here we are in our back patio of the gallery, and I am sitting in one of 3 hand-carved stone chairs that we have. Some people would call this a throne. You can see the crystals up top, and this was all hand-carved in Brazil, and it's quartz crystal. This weighs about 2.5 tons, and it's flanked with 2 rose quartz chairs, heart chairs, that swivel on top of everything else, so you can sit in this, and it's just beautiful.
Now, I bet you're wondering how Wayne finds these wonders. Let's just say it's a safe bet that he has racked up quite a few frequent flyer miles.
We travel the world probably good 6 months out of the year. I'm actually gone procuring, looking for things. I've been doing this for 50 years, and I have miners and vendors all around the world. Here's a pair of woolly mammoth tusks. These are very rare because of their size. These were found in Alaska, in the Yukon. The 2 gold miners called me up one day. I was having lunch in Mexico City flying back from my onyx factory, and I thought I was going to have a cheap lunch and get a couple tacos and be on my way for $8 or $9, and it turns out, $300,000 later, I ended up with a pair of these that I bought while I was having lunch in Mexico, and the miners were up in Alaska, and they told me they found these when they were starting their dig for the spring for gold. And they found this pair, and they've had some restoration to them, but they're stunning. And you can tell that this woolly mammoth was a right-handed creature. You see how this is round here, and that side's pointed? This is because he would dig with his right tusk to move things. So you get a sense of the animal moving through. And I mean, this was a huge creature 180 million years ago.
The items displayed at Rare Earth Gallery are epic natural art.
The stones, then the jewelry, then we started making lamps, the onyx lamps that you'll see around the store, the luminaries. And I started going down to Mexico and procuring rough and cutting the rough. So I brought a few of those up, and we core drilled them, and we started making fountains. Now everybody wants a natural stone fountain.
There are also unique affordable pieces at every price point.
My favorite thing is to come here for gifts, and the reason is because everything is just so different. My absolute go-to, they have these amethyst candles, and they're gorgeous. You put a candle in them and they just light up and the crystals just glow.
We have things from several $100,000 down to 50 cents. People come in here and they go, oh, it's so expensive, I can never afford anything. It's not so. I mean, you might not be able to afford the epitome of the top of the line crystal we have, but there are many items in here that are of the earth, that are a piece of the earth that you can take home with you for a little amount of money.